Coming up on Current OC.
On today's very special episode, we give thanks to a hardworking staff. Well, actually, two.
Plus, we'll show you just how much money you could be saving.
These stories and more, it all starts now on the Current OC.
From the OC TV studios along 6th and Atlantic, Raider Nation's leading news magazine starts now in high definition. This is Current OC.
Oh, sorry. Hello and welcome to the Current OC. I'm Mrs. Urich.
I'm Mr. Urich.
We hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving break. Today we have a special and unusual episode. As you can see, we're not your typical anchors.
That's right. In honor of our teachers and other staff members, we've been allowed to take over for the usual hardworking talent on the show. Let's jump right into things and get moving with today's stories. So wake up, sit up straight, and enjoy. That goes for all students and staff, including
Custodians. Every school has them, but what do we know about them? They clean up after us and keep our schools nice and shiny. However, there's always more to learn and for us to do, as students and staff members, to keep them just as happy as we are. The Current OC takes a look at what we can do to increase custodial respect.
Notice how you walk into school. The halls are perfectly clean. Do you know how everything is always spotless in the morning? It's all thanks to our custodian staff here in OCHS. They clean and maintain everything in the school, including the hallways, classrooms, and the cafeteria. Our custodians should be more recognized for their hard work to making our school shine. People don't realize how much work the custodians do, so let's go ask them. And what exactly do you do around here?
We keep the school clean, and we clean up after all the kids leave every day. We clean the gym, the cafeterias, all the rooms. All the trash that's made during the day. We take care of that. And then in the summertime, we do a lot of heavy cleaning on all the rooms, empty out all the rooms, scrub the floors, wax the floors, and then take care of anything else that needs to be prepped for you guys coming back in September.
All right, and what about for sporting events?
We do a lot for the sporting events. I mean, the football games and the basketball games, we set up the gym, put the bleachers out. For the venue, for the food venues and the cafeteria, we set that up. We barricade off parts of the school so, the crowds can't get over, the school can't be overrun by the crowds coming to the events, and clean up after the events.
After hearing from our custodians, you should now know how much work a custodian does to make the school sparkle. When you come across one of them, just say hello and thank you. And also, clean up after yourselves to make their jobs easier. This has been Cameron DeTroia, reporting for the Current OC.
Along with custodians, teachers are the backbone of education. We work as hard as we can to keep schools running and to make the environment safe and happy for our students. We take a look at what our fellow teachers are responsible for and how much work really goes into being an educator.
Whatever grade you're in, whatever school you go to, however old you are, ask yourself this: how did you get here? Who pushed you and helped you from kindergarten until now? The answer to that would be teachers. Here at Ocean City High School, every teacher makes a difference. Mrs. Scioli, what's your favorite thing about being a teacher?
My favorite thing about being a teacher, well, some of my favorite things in the world are books and people and good conversations. So I'd say my favorite thing about being a teacher are the days when all of those things kind of collide and we have some great discussions in class.
I love that I get to do what I love for a living. I love creating art, and I get to teach people how to create art for a living.
Here at Ocean City High School, over 100 teachers work day to day to teach and guide their students. But what inspires them to do so? What inspired you to become a teacher?
God, I always knew I wanted to teach or do something creative, so I ended up doing both of them.
I think I've been saying I wanted to be a high school English teacher since before I even ever was in high school. But once I did get to high school, I encountered some teachers, some of whom are your teachers as well, that kind of showed me how to ask better questions about what was important, who I was, what I wanted to stand for.
Many people have jobs, and teachers work day and night in and out of school to get theirs done. So how do they feel about their job?
One word only. Exciting, challenging.
Love. Amazing.
Super exciting.
So at the end of the class, at the end of the year, or as you're handed your diploma, take the time to say thanks to your teachers as they are only here to help you. As the school year is still young, remember, for the rest of the year, your teachers are only here to help you succeed.
I'm super grateful to be a teacher.
Psyched to be a teacher.
I am honored.
I am privileged.
I'm proud to be a teacher.
This has been Donnie Argo reporting for the Current OC.
With all this hard work, it's no wonder we need a little pick-me-up every now and then. I think I might run over to the coffee shop after school and grab something to drink. But I don't know if my wallet can go through any more suffering. I have at least 1 cup of coffee every day. I wonder how much it's costing me in the long run. The Current OC's own Adam Varga has the answer for me and anyone else who loves coffee.
Did you know you could be spending $3,500 throughout high school and not even realize it? Surprisingly, a large expense in teenagers' lives that is usually overlooked is coffee. After all, you're only spending $2 to $3 a day on it, right? As it turns out, an average priced $3 coffee every day can be upwards of $80 a month and more than $900 for the whole year. If you keep this up for all 4 years of high school, you'd clock in at over $3,500 spent just on coffee. This doesn't even consider the higher prices for more exotic coffees such as the infamous pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks for up to $5.50.
I drink coffee every day. I probably spend about $30 on coffee every week.
About like every morning before school starts. Probably like $14, $15.
Like 2 times a day, around like $30.
This then begs the question, what are some benefits if you reduce spending on coffee? For one, if you're a daily drinker, having a coffee once or twice a week instead of every day can save you over $500 a year, which while on the topic, could be used to improve your future, whether you want to buy a new car or need help to pay for college tuition. Second, drinking less coffee reduces your caffeine intake, leading you to be less anxious and more focused in class. Finally, and perhaps the greatest benefit, is to have less trouble going to sleep at night. In the end, there are more than a few reasons to hold back on coffee consumption, and we here at the Current OC hope you take this report in a positive light and try to spend a little less on coffee. You might be surprised at just how much money you could save. This has been Adam Varga reporting for the Current OC.
The only thing now that I'm not certain about is whether you want a hot or an iced coffee. I know you don't like drinking cold drinks if the temperature's below 50 degrees.
You know me so well. So let's find out if you'll be getting me a hot or iced coffee. Mr. Zamet, what are the temps right now and what will they be for the rest of the week?
Hi, I'm Mr. Zamet. I'm here to present you the weather. Current OC weather, that is. The weather's going to be really nice this week. Friday, it's going to be perfect weather for a temperature of 44.6 degrees and a dew point of 34 degrees. Winds are 7 miles per hour. Humidity 67%. The barometer is reading at 29.5. That's the current weather. Area temperatures are going to be relatively warm. Lancaster, Baltimore is at 45. The water temperature is 48.9 degrees. Atlantic City, Lakehurst is at 40. Dover is at 46. Tonight's weather is going to be a low of 32, which isn't too chilly. Thursday's weather is going to be 45 degrees, but it's going to be very windy. Winds are going to be out of the west. Strong winds, at least 30-mile-an-hour gusts. Thursday night's going to be 30. Friday's 50. Friday night is going to be a low of 26 degrees. Perfect weather for the Current OC forecast. Tonight, this is horrible. Saturday is going to be 24. Sunday is going to be sunny with a high of 50. That seems to be the best day so far. Sunday night's going to be 41 degrees. Monday is going to be 58 degrees. Monday night's 47. Tuesday's on the stage. Jesus Christ. Goodbye. Sorry about that.
Well, that will do it for us this week on the Current OC. Keep in mind, we only have 2 more episodes until winter break. Hang in there, OCHS, we're almost there.
That's right, the holiday season is sooner than you think. Oh, and please don't forget to log on and catch all of our shows and additional content by visiting oc-tv.org.
We're also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at OCNJTV, so be sure to check us out there too.
And of course, thanks for watching.